So today we're looking into some of these IDs which we've spoken about for a very long time, and for those of you who saw the previous video I made about AI-based IDs, and we spoke about exploring some of these IDs, and today we'll be exploring Lovable. If time permits, we might also go into anti-gravity, Replit, and other IDs. Note that these IDs are AI-based IDs. The normal IDs that we have that we use to run codes, we have the Visual Studio Code, we have the Internet, we have the what's it called, PyCharm, we have Jupyter Notebook, and other IDs like that. You understand? So today we'll be looking into these vibe coding tools. We can also call them IDs because they can also run codes. You understand? So today we'll be looking into Lovable. So all I'm going to do is just click on Lovable. I'm going to search for Lovable here. I already have Lovable here, so I'm just going to click on Lovable. So I have Lovable here, so just click on Lovable here. So basically I already have an account with them, so I just have to log into my Lovable account and get started. So I'm just going to come here, come to login. So before we log in, let's check on their landing page and see how the landing page looks like. So this is their landing page, a very nice landing page, man. The designer behind this landing page actually did a whole lot of job, seriously. So you can work with this template if you want to design with template, but me, I don't design with template. I just go directly with my prompt. You get? So can you imagine? Lovable, I think Lovable launched, I think last 2 years, or yeah, last 2 years. And last year, I think they were able to do $200 million MRR. You understand? And from that last year to this year, they've been able to ship a whole lot of things. Last year, you can't what's it called, connect your Lovable to your Google account. You understand? By signing up with a Google account. Maybe after you build your website, by signing up with a Google account, it wasn't there last year. Sending in what's it called, code verification using Twilio wasn't there last year. Telegram, and a whole lot, like seriously a whole lot. And even the Lovable Cloud using the Superbase and stuff like that. So they've really done a whole lot, and they are making their money. Yeah, they're making their money. And as it stands, I think it was early this month they rolled out their mobile app. So Lovable is now on Google Play Store. I'll be putting out the link for the Google Play Store so that you can actually download the correct one, because a lot of people are actually trying to scam people with that opportunity. So this is the landing page, and it looks so cool and nice. So I'm just going to click on login. I'll be logging in with what's it called, my Google account. So basically I've logged into my Lovable account, and these are my projects that I've worked with for some time. You understand? Like for the past few months, these are the projects I've worked with. I work on this Khalifa herbal therapy for a client. I work with this. I just vibe coded everything. You understand? So I vibe coded that, and some of my projects here also. You understand? So basically my Lovable credit is over. I don't have a Lovable credit currently, but I was able to what's it called, because this one now I bought credit for this one. That's why you see published here. So if I want to view this project now, because without you having a credit you cannot view project, you get, or you cannot deploy. Sorry, you can view project but you cannot deploy your project. So you have to get your credit, connect your domain, and what's it called, deploy your project. You understand? So if we have, and I've already exhausted my monthly credit, I've used it to update some of this website I built and stuff like that. You understand? So I'm just going to get my prompt, put my prompt here. If I have a credit, I'm just going to click on whatever my prompt is. I can use code and I can use prompt. Anyone I want to work with, you can what's it called, you can. Sorry, I don't have a credit. You understand? So I cannot. So I have to get some credits for me to do that. So but currently we're just trying to explore some of these IDs and understand what they stand for. You understand? So basically, as I was saying, if you're trying to build a prototype, you're trying to build an MVP, you're trying to build an MVP, you're trying to build a website, a landing page, design everything, Lovable can actually do that. So I'm going to be checking one of my projects so you can actually believe what I'm talking about, and we will be comparing this these IDEs, these AI-based IDEs, you understand. So before we do that, we're going to check on this this nav bar here to see what's the features they've got, you understand, and the features they have and other IDs that we'll be looking into what they also have in common, you get. So let's look into this. So this is so if I share my Lovable credit, I think they should give me a credit. Oh my goodness, I'm going to try this out. I've already tried this out some time ago, but I was unable to redeem any credits. That was why I just left it without coming back to it anymore, you understand. So we have some features here. So these are my recent project I built, you get. So these are my projects, and we have connectors here. Basically, these connectors are how you can connect with your Lovable project. So currently I'm using Lovable Cloud, you understand. I'm building my back end even using Lovable Cloud. So basically, Lovable Cloud is powered by Supabase. Supabase is behind powering Lovable Cloud. So if you don't want to use Lovable Cloud, you can also bring in your own back end as a service, you understand. So basically, if you are using MongoDB, if that is for a database, you understand. So instead of you to be using different frameworks just to get your database, your back end set up, you can easily use Lovable Cloud to just set up everything. And the Lovable Cloud, the cloud is so easy to understand and navigate, you understand. So basically, sometimes I use them, sometimes I use Firebase, you understand. But when I'm building without using any of these IDEs, AI-based IDEs, so I'm just going to use, sometimes I use Mongo, sometimes I use my SQL for my for my database. So you can see now I'm using Shopify. I connected Shopify, I connected Stripe for payments, you understand, and other for instance, now if you are building something that works with generating voice generation, text to image, because currently I'm also building a very huge project which you guys will be knowing about soon. So I'm using the 11 Labs API to generate all of these features. So you can see we have lot of if you want to resend, that is email API for developers. So if you're trying to send emails to your clients or to your users, you can use Resend. You can use Twilio for SMS and stuff like that. So everything is just being integrated and it works so perfectly, you understand. So that is for the connectors, you understand. So now I'm going to check any one of my projects. Let's check on this Khalifa Herbal Therapy, because I've already deployed this and this is the project is live, you understand. The project is live. So when you are building, sometimes you might, because most times when I'm building with Lovable, right, I come across lots of security checks, you understand. So that is why when you are building, you have to work on your RLS, your raw language security, that is for your back end, so that somebody doesn't tamper with your database or your backend as a whole, you understand. So even though you don't need to set up all of this manually, Lovable will assist in setting up all of this for you automatically with their large language model, you understand. So these are the prompts work with, as you can see, May 4th. So it hasn't been long. I updated some of the some of the features on this website. Today is May 9th or something like that. So May 4th, you understand. So this month, you understand. So these are the updates I worked on, and they will be viewing the deployed website with the domain link, you understand. So for you to know that this website has been deployed, this is what you got to see here. When you come to this place, you come to this setting, here. So when you come to this setting here, one thing you got to understand is that without you having if you are not on if you are not on a paid plan, if you never subscribe to a pay plan, you will not be able to remove this hide Lovable badge, because this Lovable badge is like a watermark that will be on your project. But if you are not subscribed to Pro, you cannot remove it. You understand? You cannot. So I've subscribed to Pro, that is why I was able to remove mine. So we are going to confirm this, you understand, so that you understand that we've we've worked on this, you understand. So now let's go back to the project. So we can view everything and understand what I'm trying to talk about. So it's loading the project, so we can just view the landing page. And basically this project is more of a landing page, no sign up, no sign in, because it's just for you to just get what you want, you understand. We don't need any database for users information or stuff like that. You just sign up and get what, sorry, just log into the landing, so just use the landing page and get what you want, you understand. So this is the the website that we built with this IDE. And not something that this update I made here, I've not updated it on the main website, you understand. So when we check on the website, you're going to find out that this one here is the new one that we're going to update. So the former interface, you're going to see it. So I'm going to update this and it's going to change, you understand. So this is the the website. This is an animation I asked for you to add here. This is explore our project, learn, because this is somebody's privacy, so I'm not going to be digging deep into, but I just want to show you some of the math features it has. So we built everything here with this IDE, which is Lovable. So basically this is one of Lovable's projects that was built using their product. So we are going to be comparing to see which of these IDE is best for building and for deploying, you understand. So basically this is mad, seriously, this is mad. So you're just gonna, if you want a light mode, this is your light mode. And the project also has a language. So you want to change to Yoruba, you want to change to Hausa, so you understand. So everything works perfectly fine. So everything's going to change to, so this is for this is for Lovable. It also have more features anyways. So this is one of another feature there. So you see that there's nothing like sign up, sign in here. It's just landing page, that's all. So this is the product of the brand. So about us, this is the CEO and stuff like that, you understand. So this is it. Now let's check. This is basically the website. Now let's go check on the website, you understand. So basically this is the domain. So we have two domain here. So this is Lovable's domain, but I've already connected my own domain to it, you understand. So we are going to be checking the domain that we connected. So we are going to be using, so this is the domain, and this domain, before you can be able to connect the domain, you have to subscribe, you understand. You have to subscribe to the pro plan. So as you can see, what is here is not what we found in the Lovable Cloud, in the Lovable workspace, you understand. If you come here, and I'll come back here, let's come back so that you understand what I'm trying to talk about. Sorry, so the project should load. Yeah, so this is the project, right? And check this now, you're going to find out they are not the same because I've not updated it, you understand. So I'm going to come here to update your project. Just come here, just click on updates, just update your project, and it will be updating your project, you get. So we can be that one is updating. So now you can see that we have some features here. We have file, we have analytic, we have our code, we have our cloud, we have our security, and we have our speed, you get. So now these files is like the file where your all your website file is based. You understand? So we don't have any file here because I not like bringing any file here. You understand? So this is our analytic. This analytic a piece. This like recording people who viewed your status, people who have like countries that viewed your status. You understand? So all this analytic, you understand? So that one is just something that you can understand in a brief. So I'm not going to show you my cloud, so because that is a very sensitive area. Even this place I'm supposed to show you guys, but I'm just going to show you. So this is my security. So I have issues with all of this, and Lovable with their RLS was able to scan this issue for me. You understand? So I can just try to fix all these issues, and it's for free. You understand? Well, I think I need to subscribe to their cloud, to their pro plan. So I need to work on all of this, what's it called, problems. So you solve these problems for me. Now this is my code. Let me just show you my code. So these are my code. You understand? If you want to check your code, this is your code. You get, so all your code. And mind you, if you're a vibe coder, be very careful, because you can actually push all your code to your GitHub from Lovable, and automatically you can push everything to your GitHub, and I'll be showing you how you can do that. So this is your payment. If maybe this is your payments like section, so if you want to check out your payment, explore payment, the payment you've received so far. So now, oh my goodness, this is so massive. You understand? So because we don't have credit, that's why we're unable to, they're giving us some restrictions. You understand? So I guess it has been able to what's it called, update this. So now let's reload this page to see if it has been updated. Let's reload. So as you can see, we've just updated the website, and it brings out the new interface of the website. So to update your website, whenever you've built and you're trying to update, for instance, just come to this place, click on this publish here, and after clicking on publish, click on publish, then you see that it's up to date, so I cannot update anything anymore. So if you make any edits, for instance, now you come here, you come to this place, you come here and you make any edits, you edit something. After editing, and you are able to edit properly after you're edited, and you just going to come here to update your website. You click on update, and you're able to update your website over there. Now if you're trying to push your code to GitHub, you understand, so you're trying to push your code to GitHub, just going to come to this connectors. We want to push our code to what's it called, GitHub. Sorry, I think to do that, I'm coming. Yeah, so you're just going to click on that GitHub icon there. You understand? So I've already connected mine. You understand? So mine is already connected. You get, so I don't need to connect anything anymore. So if yours is not connected, you can also edit in VS Code. You understand? You can edit your code in VS Code. You understand? And stuff like that. So if yours is not connected, just connect it, and all your code will be pushed to GitHub. So while your code has been like pushed to GitHub, don't forget to go and re-edit your code there, so that you don't open your .env what's it called, code there, because that is your environment, that is your secret. So basically, sometimes you might have some APIs that are connected to your website. Maybe you build something that requires APIs, an API that you spent a whole lot of money for. You connected your Superbase, you connected your Firebase, so somebody does not go into your backend and disrupt your your app or your website. You understand? So basically, I think this is one of the most easiest way for you to understand what Lovable is all about. So now this icon here shows that you can actually change this icon to whatever you want. So this is a tablet form. You understand? This is a tablet form. So if you want to change it to a mobile view, so this is a mobile preview. So this is how the website looks on mobile. You understand? So this is how it looks like on mobile. So this is how it looks like on PC. You understand? This is how it looks like on tablet. This is how it looks like on phone. You understand? So basically that's how to run that. So if, for instance, I think if your if you want to be code, if you want to be writing or prompting, you can be prompting and be seeing your results here. And if you don't, if after you've seen your results, you can just close this sidebar. After closing the sidebar, you'll be able to see everything properly. You understand? So this is one of the most easiest way for you to understand Lovable. But even though, let's check on some of these features here. So now let's say you want to subscribe to Lovable Premium. You want to get a Lovable Premium, just come to this upgrade. It's a very simple simple process. If you are in Nigeria, basically I usually use, because you have to subscribe in Hero, you understand, and I use Renest to subscribe, you understand. I use my Renest MasterCard. I have my Renest virtual MasterCard. So I got my Renest virtual MasterCard. After getting my Renest virtual MasterCard, I'm just going to copy my CVV, copy my security, my expiring date, and my my card number. So when I click on upgrade. So if I click on this upgrade now, that might debit me because my own is already connected, and I don't want to go to I don't want to upgrade yet. So when you click on this upgrade, so if you want to click on, if you want to make it a manual, they are going to, so you see you'll be saving $44, because if it's for monthly, you'll be paying 22 euros. But now, since you are trying to just do for the whole year, so you'll be paying $19. So you've saved $44. You understand? So now, if also you want to check on if you want to connect, if you want to bring people up to your project, so as you can see, I've been able to, the total credit I've been able to use here is 832 credits, and my May use only is 30 credits. So basically I've been able to subscribe and get 832 credits on my account. You understand? So now let's say I want to invite somebody to my to my workspace, and maybe we want to build something together. I'm just going to click on this invite link. So you can just select the role of the person, viewer, editor. So click on this editor, create invite link. So copy your invite link and send to the person. You understand? So that is how to add somebody to your workspace. You get? So I think what have I not spoken about? Cloud and AI balance for this place. So these are your cloud balance and your AI balance. So we have free balance used. You understand? So to subscribe, then I subscribed $25, which is equivalent to 22 euros. So basically these are your cloud balance and stuff like that. So then workspace domain, I think now you can buy, because then when I was trying to build, I got my domain from Hostinger. You understand? So I got my domain from Hostinger. I got my domain, connected it with Lovable, and I think late last month or earlier this month, Lovable were trying to sell out domains for users with just $1. You can get a domain, but you have to upgrade for it to be able to access this feature. But when I was trying to get the domain from them, then it was so toxic, and I just have to leave them and just go get it from Hostinger. You understand? So privacy and security, you have to read that privacy and security. You understand? Read everything and enable what you think needs to be enabled. You understand? So device and app. For this device and app, as you can see now, you can connect you can even connect your Telegram now. That's what I told you at first when we started, that you can connect your Telegram and other stuff like that. I think when I was using Lovable then, that is last year, there are a lot of things that I did manually, which I think they find out that people are actually going through a lot of stress. That was why they were able to resolve these issues, and they were able to add more features, and it was so amazing. Like, it was so amazing. So this is your Git. So you can connect your GitHub and your GitLab. You understand? So sign your GitHub with your project. So I'm just gonna Like you see, mine is already connected. You understand? So mine is already connected. So after connecting your GitHub, just make sure that you edit your project so you don't fall into the hands of hackers, so they don't hack into your project. So I think we'll be stopping here for Lovable. So as it stands, we've been able to see some of the features Lovable has, whereby you can view your code, you can what's it called, push your production to your GitHub, you can publish, you can get your domain, and more features that are on Lovable. So I think we'll also be exploring other IDs so that we can compare and see what they have in common and the best of these IDs. And I'm sure before we end this, we'll be able to build something with each IDs and see what we'll be using. Same prompt to build the same thing and see which of them comes out the best. See you in the next video.